So on a Windows PC in America it worked fine. In a Linux box in Finland it didn't work at all.
I ended up pairing with Llewellyn because I had posted a couple patches to approval tests about a bug in the diff reporters, and rather than just take the patches, Llewellyn asked me to pair with him.
Teaching kids programming, and as a team together, it's very rare to see such awesome, incredible people. To separately be phenomenal, but then together just like be so more than the sum of their parts.
So I did a tweet, and Llewellyn responded to me like, "Hey, would you like to gather with me and we can do that, try to do that in pair?" So we called each other in Skype and shared the screen and spent several hours trying to solve that problem.
I first met Llewellyn at the .NET Developers Group in San Diego, where we were both questioning and criticizing that night's speaker.
So Lynn connected me with Kathy Rockveller, who runs a nonprofit called Ignite in Seattle that provides opportunities for girls in the schools who otherwise wouldn't be introduced to the idea of having a career in technology.
And where I was going, so I thought maybe I could make some improvements. I asked Llewellyn if I could add some new koans and make some changes, and instead of letting me go do it on my own, he suggested that we pair. So we got together on a Saturday night and spent a couple hours.
A few months ago, I had the privilege of sharing a pair programming session with Lulu and Falco. Because of our different locations, we did the pair programming online using Skype.
When they were expanding up to Washington, I said I want to be a part of that.
Technology had in changing the lives of girls in underdeveloped countries, which is how I became connected with Lynn Langit. Shortly thereafter, Llewellyn and I started working via video conferencing so I could become a small basic teacher with teaching kids programming.
And to my surprise, he rejected my changes, but instead he asked me to pair program with him on the project and fix the changes together, or fix the problems together. So we set up a session, and over Skype we pair programmed 2 or 3 times, and we fixed the problems I encountered. But we also did a lot more, because I had a few more visions about the project, which direction I would like to take it in. And together we were able to implement those in a much better way than I could have if I had worked on it alone.
Llewellyn is a pairing slut.
We did a lot of pairing on Cucumber and approval tests and how the two could work together. And it was a lot of fun.
The best thing about working with Llewellyn was that every time we finished something, he would always ask me, "What's next? What else can we do? What else bugs you about approval tests?"
It's extremely effective for knowledge sharing. When you pair, just the amount that you absorb is really incredible.
And because of that, I might have been the person that introduced Llewellyn to WPF, and we co-wrote the WPF approvals together.
3 months later, I taught my first class in Chevy Chase.
Sometimes it's just easier to describe the workings of a tool or a piece of logic by sharing some code between you.
So pair programming turned out to be a very good experience, especially when you start out on a project which is not familiar to you. It gets you in speed very fast.
And now we put on events once a month, introducing a new set of girls every month to programming.
After meeting at a restaurant, we argued for hours about various programming topics, and I knew we were going to become fast friends. I've enjoyed arguing with Llewellyn ever since.
And it's really motivating to know that Llewellyn is open to taking in new ideas. It helps me think of more ideas that I want to show him, so I'm really looking forward to the next chance.
So this has worked out really well and has allowed people who have wanted to do stuff actually feel comfortable enough to do it.
Thanks for this slot, and have a great conference. Bye.